What's up, guys? I'm gonna hop up here while I have a few minutes and give you guys a few little updates that we're going through right now. But first, it's Friday. We're off work. Cheers to the weekend, guys. Watch this video and have a drink with me. So, first of all, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody that purchased Enlighten. It was one of our best weekends so far. I really appreciate all that, guys, and I hope you guys are killing it with Enlighten. It's a very different and unique scent, but it's so killer. So thank you for that. We did add Burberry back to the line today, but I want to explain about Burberry. Burberry, when I run it before for the limited run, some guys had problems with the cinnamon was being a little too strong and it tingled too much on their face, which that's just the cinnamon working. But what we did this time for Burberry, we backed the cinnamon down quite a bit, so now it's kind of in the back of the blueberry and the vanilla, which I made some bomb just a little while ago of it here. And it smells so much better, guys. I really like it now. A whole lot better than I did before. You still get that hint of cinnamon, but it's not overwhelming. So, the Burberry will come in the square bottles here, which I'll explain the square bottles in a minute. And this is the label. It have all our same carriers and everything. Nothing's changed on that part. All we did different with Burberry was backed off the cinnamon just a little bit, so it's not quite as overpowering. Now the Burberry, I had a customer ask me about this earlier. The Burberry for this weekend, the first few days of Burberry, it will only be available in bundles. Once a few days pass, probably Monday or Tuesday, I'll add the individual, like just the oil or just the butter or just the balm. We'll add that. But for far as this weekend, Burberry is bundles only. So if you want the individuals, you'll have to wait till next week to get that. Now, for the bottles. I know you guys have been wondering about the square bottles, the dropper bottles, and what we've been doing. I've been meaning to get up here and explain to you guys. We wanted to take a test run on Enlighten with the square bottles, and it seemed like everybody really dug the square bottles. Which, why wouldn't you? They're dope as hell. I really like the square bottles. This is our typical dropper here. Just, your standard dropper, boring, right? That's what we think, and we here at Crusher Creations are all about being different. So, what we're going to do is, once on the older scents, we're going to still have the droppers until they run out. And once the droppers run out, we're going to transition everything over to the square bottles. Which, this is an old Stogie one I made for myself. With the square bottle. Love these square bottles. But yeah, once we run out of droppers, we don't have that many left. But once they are gone, we will be transitioning over to the square bottles. And with the reducer in them, you don't get oil running down the side onto the label. So you don't have to worry about that no more. The label should stay pretty good throughout. But I know I've had a couple guys ask me about how the reducer works in this. These are a little different than a standard reducer. So this is it here. And I'm not going to put none in my hand, I won't waste none, but what you would do, the easiest way to get this oil out of these reducers is you turn it upside down like this and have your hand like this and just tap on the back of it and it'll shoot right out. So another thing we feel like with the square bottles is you won't waste as much. So that's good for you guys. You won't have to buy the oil as much as you would with a dropper, because with a dropper you do get some waste oil, but with this you get none. So I hope this clears it up. If not, if you have any more questions, guys, just throw them in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on Burberry, on the square bottles, or anything. So until I jump up here next time, guys, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and stay safe. Later.